playing now?
All right. Okay. You want to do high roll?
Yeah, sure.
9. Would you like to cut?
They are 20 years
Which would you go?
This one.
Do you have battlefields?
No, I don't have it.
I also don't, and I also don't even have a thing. These would be our wonderful.
whatever ones you like.
All right, here's our 2 battlefields that have no text. Okay. All right. So you draw 4 to start. And then you can choose to put 0, 1, or 2 on the bottom and draw that many more cards.
Alright. Okay. You ready? 2.
I'll put 2 on the bottom.
Draw for turn, draw for next turn, have the chosen chief.
Alright, and then I go first. So I channel 2. I draw 1. And then I play a mournful witness and pass the turn. Channel 3 because you're going second.
Second. And then I just put it down.
Yep, then you draw 1.
Is it like based on the colors of ones I can play?
No. Do you see here? The number is how many you will. Have you played Magic before? Or?
I played Hearthstone.
Hearthstone, okay. So if I say tap, you know what that means? In terms like this?
Yeah.
So the number is how many you just tap, and then the color is how many you recycle. So when I play this, I have to take a blue and put it on the bottom. Does that make sense? But if it just has a number, you just play it.
My spell's counter, my spell's
Okay. So you pay 3, and then it enters exhausted, and then you're done.
Okay.
Channel 2. Draw 1. So you see how she's 4 and a blue? I pay 4, and then I recycle the blue to play her here. Make sense? Actually, I'm going to do that differently if that's okay with you. I'm going to move in here to conquer first, so get 1 point. And then I'm going to play here her along with that and recycle the blue. And then it's your turn.
So then we're all one.
Yeah, and then channel 2. And you ready all of your stuff. Oh, sorry. When she enters, I draw 1.
That's really why I put this guy. So he +2.
Okay, I'll put this down.
Okay.
And can I make this active?
So this one can move, but if you're playing this, you can move this first, or you can play this first. It's your call. You have to pay 3 and then recycle the blue. And just so you know, you can use the blue as one of the 3 also. Yeah, so that can be 1, 2, 3. but then the blue thing there means you have to recycle this, which puts it on the bottom of your rune deck. Do you understand what I'm saying? That blue symbol there is why you have to do that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
So you use that.
Yep.
Alright, so I paid for this one to move it.
So you just turn it sideways and move it up. You can go to this battlefield, which you just conquer. You go to this battlefield and we fight. The way it stands now, you have 3 might, I have a 4 and a 2. So you'll be able to kill the 2, but then yours will die to the 4.
Okay, so I'll move it here.
Okay, so you turn it sideways. Alright, I have nothing. So you score a point.
And I roll this.
No, that was putting a 1 there. That's how many points you have. I'm using this right here. This is on the 1. You see how I can just move it up to 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. So I will ready. And then I am holding. You score a point for holding as well. And I channel 2. And I draw 1. And then I think.
Showdown's cards with reaction. Yeah, right. It's minus 10. You guys leaving? Right.
So that is also a 4.
These are way worse than I thought. Reactions are valuable. I don't like that. All right, brother, go ahead.
So I'm going to move both of these.
Yeah. We could choose blanks, which I'm going to do after this game because that hurts.
And then I got to figure out what to play. And I'm going to play 2 more guys. It costs 2 and 3, so there's the 2, there's the 3. This one does nothing at this point in the game. This one has an empowered ability. If you want to read it, if you don't want to read it, that is entirely your call.
I missed the trigger.
And then I pass the turn.
My first player, I think is supposed to be wrong. So I didn't do it. That's 2 turns ago.
Yep. And you're holding here, so you gain a point. So that goes to 2.
And these are already into this.
Yep. So this is ready also, which is why I moved mine back, because I didn't want you to come in and kill my things, and or I want to attack your things.
And how would I like empower?
So there's a number there, you pay 2 to empower it. And then when it becomes empowered, you predict 2, look at the top, and decide if you want to keep them there, and you gain 1 might. But it has a cost.
And it doesn't cost anything for me just to leave it here.
Right,
But,
so if you want to empower, you pay 2 of these, not it.
okay.
But if you want to turn it sideways, you can move it back, or you can leave it here where I can come attack it.
Okay. Leave it here.
Okay?
She says, when I become empowered, predict
And I'll move this up.
Okay, so that does turn sideways. Okay.
So I can recycle either of these or put them on choose.
And then for spells, can I just activate it?
Yes, you pay this.
Okay.
Yep. And then it goes in your trash. Like your discard pile. No, this goes in your trash.
This was just a draw one.
No, not, it just goes like, I'm going to put my trash right here. So it just goes like next to your draw deck.
Okay. Face side up.
What was that?
Does it say face side up?
Yeah. I would say, if you don't mind, move this up. Oh yeah, that's fine too. Just so it's not confusing that's in the board. Like this stuff over here is not on the board.
Okay.
So you draw your one. Okay.
Alright, and then that's my move.
You're done?
Yeah.
Okay. So over there you have 7 might right now. Channel 2. Draw 1.
It's good.
I'm going to pay 3, and then I'm going to recycle a purple.
Shocker.
Goes on the bottom. I'm going to pick this thing with 3 might. Choose a unit at a battlefield. This is at a battlefield. If it has 3 or less might, banish it. So I'm going to banish this, which is just going to go completely over here, not even right there. And I have 4 left.
One for choose assault. Equal number of two.
I do think you were wrong. I didn't. Yeah. Especially now that they've banned half the
Sure, I'll move both of these in right here. So it's currently 5 to 4. I will not be doing anything. So if you don't want to do anything, we'll resolve the combat. If you want to do something, then you have the option right now.
I'll just leave it.
What?
I'll leave it, no.
Okay. So you have 4 damage. You can divide it however you want between the two. This one will automatically empower if it survives. This one will empower if I pay for it. This is a more powerful empower. This is... But you can kill basically whichever one you want.
And then could you like still attack me with one of
Yeah,
these?
well, no, so I'm doing 3, 4, 5 to you, and you only have 4. So yours is going to die either way. But you have 4 coming at me, and I have 3 and 2, so you can divide 4 however you want. But 4 is not enough to deal 5 damage.
I'll go after this one.
Okay, so these both die. This does become empowered. No, so it just goes right here. So I'll score a point. And then I will move this up here. Try to conquer and score another point.
Empower some. I assume that it'd be one.
And then I was going to empower that, but you killed it, so I'll play one of these, which you know what that card does because you had one. I'll play a Steel Claws, which is a 0 might, but I can pay 7 to empower it, and then it's your turn.
So, channel 2.
Yep.
And draw.
Yep. And if you do have any questions, feel free to ask.
Okay. Play this. Or recycle.
Correct. And then it costs 3. That was the first one. You have to pay 2 more. Which just means turn her sideways. Okay. He's back in your base right now.
And then
Okay. Do I need to try and fight you?
That's my question.
how would I use like the legend?
When you empower something else, empower it. So if you pay the empower cost on this will get empowered, and this will get empowered. And then when it's empowered, you can disempower, you can remove it, and turn it sideways as that, tap or exhaust, to give a unit of battlefield -2 this turn. You can only do that on your turn before you go into fight them.
Okay.
So if you're planning to attack next turn, that would be a good time to use that, if that makes sense.
And then I guess I'll play this too.
Yeah.
And or
Just turns. There's no purple thing there. You have to pay 1 more. Because it costs 2, right? Mm-hmm. So you tap 1 more. Yeah, like that.
okay.
And then you still have 3 untapped. So like, what does this cost to empower? 3. So it would be good to empower units if you have nothing else to do. That said, I don't know the cards in your hand if you want to just play them on my turn or something, but you won't always have a chance to do that.
So how does like playing on someone else's turn work?
So I don't have a spell to show you. It has to either have, see here it says action. It's either say action or reaction to be able to play on the other person's turn. And you can only play an action if there's a showdown going on, which means we have something happening in one of these battlefields. Reaction you can play a lot of times if there's like a triggered ability going off or one of these also.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, gotcha. And I guess I'll use
Okay.
this. Okay, and then that's my turn.
I will hold here and hold here, so I go to 6. Channel 2. Draw 1. I'm going to pay 2 to empower this. When it becomes empowered, predict 2, so I look at the top 2 and decide if I want to keep them there or put them on the bottom. Interesting.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm going to put 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Okay? I'm going to pay 6 for a Cloud Drake. When you play me, draw 1. So I'm going to draw 1. And then I'm going to retreat both of these. Notice I turn them sideways to them back. And then say it's your turn.
Alright, so draw 1. Chain 2.
Well, I'm guessing you're gonna.
I'm gonna
Now, go ahead.
Or can I pay 30 to cover this?
Yes, you can.
And then do I just tap it or do I discard it?
Yeah, you tap it.
Okay.
And then I have these tokens, so I can go ahead and just let you borrow it for now.
Okay.
And then this says whenever you empower something else, empower me. Now also, what I was going to say, realize I'm at 6, so next turn if I can conquer both of these, I will win, because 8 is the win for the game.
Do I move you to a foot?
So you do 1 at a time. Like I am tapped out. To move it up, you have to do this. And then I say, I have, you get to pick first if you have an action, but you're already winning. I'm not here, so you probably don't, right? I say I have no action, so you score a point.
Mel, have my stream, pay 3
I'll play this.
Okay. Now, hidden, if you had wanted to. When I know what it is, it's not going to be as good. But what you could have done is just recycled 1. Like, you could have just done this and recycled 1. And then you could have put it face down here. And then I'm like, oh, I don't know what that is. And then, you know, things can happen, whatever. But it becomes not as good as a hidden card when I know what you have. And especially at this pre-rift thing, I don't even know all the hidden cards in the set. It's a new set, but
This is a new one.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm tapping out. So,
And you still have 1, 2, 3. And you this does enter like that. Now real quick, you have the option to play it here if you want also. It's up to you where you play it. You cannot play here because you don't control it. You can play your base or here. And again, right now, if I can conquer both battlefields, I will win. So you might want to try to prevent me from doing that there. And this guy's currently still back here. So staying there doesn't do much. There's only 2 might.
so I can play this over here.
No. Well, if you did this first, you could. You can play it to your base or to a battlefield you control. You understand you control this because you have this here? But this could move here or here if you wanted. But I've got a lot of stuff back here also.
Yeah, I'll end my turn here.
Okay.
He would have to be revealed and played on this top.
Two. Draw one.
That's on the battlefield.
I'd like to conquer here. Do you have anything you would like to do?
So I can't use this yet since it's sideways.
Well, so he's just defending here. So if I came in here with this, you would just kill this. Because this is only 2 and you've got a 4, 5, 6, and a 3. This would just die there. But that's why I'm sending it here, because I just want to conquer and I don't want to fight those before.
So is this ganking? I can't use the ganking yet.
So that means next turn when you ready it, it could go move from here to here. But that would be like, you know, you move this way. Ganking lets you go this way as well.
4, 8, 12.
Can I go ahead and use this though? 3. Showdown.
Yes, because it says action, right?
So yeah, I'll use these 3 untapped.
Okay. And you have to recycle a blue.
And then this attacks it with 4 damage.
Yeah, you have to pay a blue recycled also.
And then the blue that I use has to be untapped, right?
No.
So it could be like this right here.
Yeah, we only had 3 on tap, right? So like, sometimes you'll see spells that cost 1 and 1. I can show you one after this game's over. And people will pay 1 and then recycle. So it can be used for both in that case.
Sure.
So I'm going to play a Field Musicians. When you play me, give a unit +3 this turn. So I'm going to give this Cloud Drake +3. I'm going to pay 2. Play Temporal Breach. 2 and a blue, so I tap these 2. And I'm going to pay this blue that I just used for it. I'm going to banish a unit, which should be this thing. Then its owner plays it to the same location, ignoring its cost. So then I play it again. Does that make sense? So when you play me, give +3, so this will get another +3. So this has +6 now, so it's an 11. And you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to come at you with an 11 versus your 9.
There's a deck in it, so I guess just right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not.
And then I conquer the score to 7.
You can't balance it.
And then I come over here, conquer, and score to 8. So that's the end of the game.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about anything? Let me just show you this one. Yeah, so this one right here, this costs 1 and 1 blue. So I could just use a blue to pay the 1 and then recycle for the same cost. 1 and 1. Would you like to play again since we have time, just for learning purposes?
Yeah,
or no?
we can play again.
Okay. Oh shoot, I think we both messed up from the start. I was focused on trying to help you learn. This is only a like a sealed pre-release thing, but for a normal game you have your legend and your chosen champion, right? So I would enter a normal game like this. We're playing constructed. Yeah, because Mel and Mel, so these are the same character. When you play here in sealed, if you're missing either one, you draw an extra card in your first turn, and I completely forgot to do that, and it was even because we both forgot, right? So, but for the rest of today, you should try to remember, and I should try to remember too.
So start with the champion unit, with the legend.
When you play constructed, yeah.
Okay.
And like today, if you wanted to, you could also, because basically this is in my hand. Does that make sense? And so playing it here, if I don't play this for today, I get to draw an extra card. But I decided to play this so that counts like it's in my hand. And this one just has abilities you could use, which she makes it better for you to conquer because you can get one of my units like -2.
10.
So you want to shuffle everything back up? Very good. And generally you want to choose to go first if you win the die roll. And if you're playing best of 3, which you're not today, then whoever loses the first game gets to pick in the second game if they want to go first or second. So we'll just say that you get to pick if you want to go first or second. And again, you probably want to go first.
We are going to pay 3.
Alright, so you draw 4.
Discard
And then you can roll, get up to 2.
So that's 5 on them. It does 5.
Then you go first. So channel 2 this time because you're going first. And you draw 1 for your normal turn, and you draw 1 for your extra card because for your first turn you draw 2.
And I can't use a champion unit now if I have it in my hand.
No, it's just in your hand now. You could have started with it here, but then you wouldn't draw the extra card.
Okay.
But right now you draw for your normal turn, and then you draw the extra because you don't have a champion unit. No, that goes to your hand. Okay.
5.
That goes to your hand also.
So until I get a...
No. So you just drew 2, right? So you should have 6 cards in hand now?
That's right.
So now it's your turn, and these are face up. And then you can play a 2-mana card if you have it. Yep, and then pay 2. And then it's my turn, yeah? Channel 3. Again, I go second, so I do that. Draw 1 for turn, draw 1 because I don't have a legend. And I play this guy that I had last game, he costs 3, and then pass the turn. Channel
This thing is fake. Dude, I lost.
Like 6.
And it enters like this. So you have to turn it through, which you can do. Now you do realize I have a 3 and you have a 2. So if you do that, it's very likely that I'm going to come in here and kill it next turn. But it's your decision what you want to do.
I'll leave it here.
Okay. Are you done? Channel 2. Draw 1.
This feels real good.
See, now I'm in the same spot. Do I want to go in there and then you can just come back in? I think I will because I can empower this. I'm going to go in here, score to 1. I'm going to pay 3 to empower it. This empowered has shield 3, which means when it's a defender, it has +3 might. So it'll attack as a 3 and defend as a 6. Okay? And then I will pass the turn. We're already past. Here we go.
Alright, so
Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
Now, if you have a card in your hand that has an empower on it, do you have one in your hand right now that can be empowered? Any card at all.
yeah.
Empower, discard a spell. Empower. When we become empowered. So the reason I'm saying that is if let's say you played this and you empowered it, but you have to discard a spell through that, I don't know what's in your hand. This would be empowered, and then you could use this and get rid of the empower to give this -2. Does that make sense? And then you could just kind of come in with this and trade. This would be 6 -2 is 4. So you could just trade these two, and then this could come in and conquer. But I'm not saying that's your best plan. This one you could also empower, but this one you really want to have a unit in your trash cost no more than 3. Right. So you know something like getting this back later would be better in theory.
Okay, how does gear work?
Let me see. Okay, they both enter exhausted, so that means they enter like this, and they're not units. So they just do something. So this one says, let's look at the bottom first. Reaction, doesn't matter. You can turn it sideways, tap it to add 1 energy. That's the same as when you tap one of these, right? If it's empowered, you add 2 instead. To empower, you have to play 1 and tap it. So it's kind of slow, because you play it for 3 first turn. Next turn you have an extra energy if you just use it, or you can play 1 and do that to empower it, and then for the rest of the game it gives you 2 energy instead of 1. Does that make sense? And, oh, I have it right here. Enters exhausted, and then you can just like do this to empower another gear. So basically if you play this on your first turn, and then this on your second turn, you can just tap this to empower this on your second turn. And that could be pretty good. Like this costing 2, you want to play on your first turn if you can.
Yeah, I'll play this.
Okay. Yep.
So should I play this now if I want to use this later?
If you want to use it next turn to be able to do that, yes. But how much do you care about this right now, I guess? Because right now you can send both of these in together. 4 + 2 is 6. 3 plus shield 3 is 6. So all 3 of these would die if you sent them in here. Or you can just go here and try to race me. And that's where you get to make decisions, and I'm not going to tell you what's best, it's what you want to do. 6.
Yeah, the color is kind of weird. It's normal to use on our time.
Okay. Okay, so these all die. Right? Unless you guys have something to do. Oh, wait. When I move, they burn 1. So actually, this doesn't check this. You may burn 1 to give you +1 might. 4 + 3 is 6, since I have 6, +1 gives you 7, right? So burn 1, you just take this and flip it upside down. And so if you do that, this becomes a 3. I had a 6 here, so I deal 4 to this, 2 to this, but this is a 3, so this survives. Does that make sense? I forgot about that ability, so that's surely what you would want to do. And then mine would die. And then you would score a point. And then you play both of those. I think that's a pretty good play for you. And then you're done. You're not going to have very much longer though.
That's like 5 and a power.
Well, this is an ability. So I've got 2 damage.
I play this 6
cost. You need a target.
When you play me or when I score, play a 1 my
The first 2.
tentacle token.
And they'll have 5 more damage.
Boom. And then I pass it to you.
Actually,
Go to other spells.
I've got 3 power. I have to use it on
And you ready everything.
I also have.
And then because you're holding, you score a point for holding.
But then I had. I've got.
I'll move this guy. Retreat.
Yep, you have to tap in for that.
Yes. So King dies.
I kind of wanted to be on the.
Hidden soaks. I bounce back. And then I
Play this ring and get it.
So let's just pause to help you real quick. I think what you want to do first is empower that.
Okay.
And then you can use this for 2 of the 5. Just so you understand how it works is what I'm saying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So using these for this.
Yeah, so 3, 4, 5. And now you still have 5 available if you want to play something extra. Also, when you empowered this, she became empowered.
I'm gonna bump it.
After the bane,
And usually you want to try to use all your runes every turn unless you want to try to use something on my turn.
I think I was just frustrated all the time. I'm just like, I have to play her a while.
What does a flow mean?
Flow means you can play it from your trash. Oh, that card you played last time, that flow, the 2 energy draw card.
I came out that thing.
There's a blue card. Yeah, from last game. So you can play it again from your trash for another 2, I believe.
There's like a draw.
Yeah. And so flow's a new thing in this set, but it is good.
Oh, there's nothing in here.
It's really calm.
I guess I'll play another unit.
Playing a unit is good.
I don't know why. Like, you seem to be doing alright.
That costs 4. That was 2. So you have to play 2 more, right? Yeah. And now when you empower this in the future, you can bring this back. I think it says that. Okay.
That's my move.
Then you're done. Draw 1. I move in here to try to conquer. I assume you're not going to do anything. So 2. When I conquer, I get 2 more of these. So I have no tokens. I'll get in a second. I'll move in here to conquer and go to 3. And she has +1 might for every token I have, so she's actually 7. I play a mech, which is man, I didn't even get tokens on my card. Play a mech, play this, and 2 more tentacles, and I play this, and yeah.
7, 4. I'll go. Is that first. A 1? Yeah, it's a 1. Yeah. 6. I'm playing a blank battlefield. That's fine. Big one. Yeah, interesting. That one really likes coming out. The Akali Mirror. Did you pull that? Yeah, managed to pull it right. Is that your third color? I I don't have one.
You're only running 2 colors?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm running orange.
I feel like I just got a good enough kit to be in the primary colors, so.
I feel like it's always advantageous to throw in some extra cards even if you don't need it. They're still strong.
Do you want to cut?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be the play. I'm not sure. Consistency in any TCG is great, though, right?
Well, I mean, you don't have to run stuff that has power. Plus, the amount of speed you go through your runes, like you're gonna see your colors, and you don't need to put power stuff in there if you don't want to. You can always put small stuff. This isn't terrible. Not ideal.
Take one. Yeah, we already started.
I'll keep.
Keep him?
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go. 2, 1. Litness pass.
That's a good start.
That's a great idea.
Alright, it's a racer.
Turn.
This round. Hey! Hey, I do have a friend right here that does play, but we wouldn't make any records hurt, so.
Comes in, damage draw. Okay. Pocket protector.
That's cool.
Interesting. How do you have 5 runes? You should only have 4.
So right. I don't know why I did that. I'm so sorry. This would have been the last one.
Yeah.
That can't come to play.
You want to play something different?
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're fine.
I don't know why I did that. I've been playing on the draw every single time for a long time.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll play off.
Alright. Like, I have 5 runes, but I went
Right,
second.
yeah.
I like going
No,
second.
I'm
specifically
glad
for
you
that
caught
reason.
Powers on.
Swing in. Good.
Connor's good.
Tap 5, recycle a red.
Okay.
Ready to go back in,
You
apparently.
dropped the red. It was anxious to do it.
It really was.
Eager, even.
Play with those guys. And pass turn.
Attack, yep. And then this one is the phase +1. Okay.
Alright, who's next? Someone's open the door next.
I got an answer, so I'll put this out.
Yeah, we're going. Yeah. So it's
Okay, I'm going to attempt to conquer.
Okay. Your priority.
And I will pass back, so she is empowered.
Yep. Oh, I also draw one.
I didn't do any damage to it, right?
Nope. You pulled it back before damage was done. Otherwise, yours would have died. Pops my effect.
If I haven't been dealt damage this turn.
Yeah, it's another variation.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking it had to be dealt some damage. Yep.
It has to take no damage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's another variation of that thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And for Shin and Akali.
Yeah.
More so for Shin, but also for Akali to a lesser degree.
I'm going to play Pocket Projector and then pass.
I'll hold the 2.
Yep.
Oh, this also goes to 3.
Yep.
So I have lesser
For the
to
turn,
start.
yeah.
Yep. Now I go rounds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn.
So what do I see in the distance? So I have to decide.
Tentacle here. Tentacle here. I'll go
Yeah, it's gonna take me 90 minutes to get that. Oh wait, yeah, I'm gonna be dashing the entire time.
Play you.
I have 90.
Play you. Pull Poro back with my Akali.
Okay. It has to be in the showdown.
Oh, that's right. My bad. I almost forgot about that. Keep forgetting that. Sorry.
You're good.
That last match too. Not good with that card.
It's still tough.
Actually, if that's the case, that. Pull Poro back. Sorry.
You're good. Obviously, eventually I have to make a decision, but it's pre-release, dude.
Presto feline. Pull Poro back.
Okay.
Swing into the other battlefield with Forsaken Bakuchi. For 3.
Yep, it's good.
Pass.
And then this goes away, right?
How long did it take?
Okay. Move trigger, deal damage.
Yep. Does.
Move trigger, do damage.
You pulled it back?
I have to with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, it
Move
does.
friendly into base. I'm empowered. Ready it, which I'm not empowered. So. Alright, so that's going to be a 7 no matter what, because it readies. It readies.
It can get bigger.
Right, yeah, if you have much ways.
Legend.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that seems very good. If I had seen that, I probably would have put it in there.
That's why I was saying that you can dip some other colors in there.
I didn't get one of those.
I know, but there's other colors that have effects that are still good in the deck. That's not the only. That's not the only reason. That's actually not even a main reason I played orange. The spells and gears are the main reason that I played orange.
We will attempt to conquer.
Yep, good. Go to 1.
Attempt to conquer. Move trigger. Reveal.
Yep.
Draw it.
Yep.
Make sure.
32.
Unit. Go to 2. This is turn 4, so I'll play Olporo. Play 3. Play Frostcoat Mother.
Yep.
This is what you choose to do with your life?
Not best turn.
Interesting. This goes to 7. Yeah, 3 open.
3 open.
And onto Packer Protector, I will recycle 1 to give it 2 assault. Assault 2. I've got 1 energy pool floating. Forgot to set that for a second.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Alright, go forward. Do that. I'll swing in on priority, pull it back to draw 1.
Okay. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that's handy.
Yeah.
I have not been able to do that yet. Keep getting Olporo in my opening hand, which is like it's not actually a 2-drop, you know.
Yeah, it's a swing in with purple feline.
We're getting 7 to 4.
Yep.
Passing priority.
Yep. Ruthless Strike.
Yeah, and just in case, I'll do a 5 to it.
Alright, on that, I will tap 3. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use that card.
Does this have to be attacking into a unit already?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Ruthless Strike on yours.
On here?
It's 4, so I need to discard 1. Discard. Got 4 left. No, I got 5 left, but I got the one that's floating. I actually don't need to tap that one. Sorry, because I've got one that's floating from the recycled one.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll tap 2 technically, and the third one's the floating. Let's see. Discard. Discard Onslaught. 5.
Okay. Which kills it. I do 5 damage, but you survive.
Yep, I go to 5.
Yep. Okay.
Holly.
Okay.
Pass. That goes to play.
I'll pay 2 to empower this, which is +3.
You got.
+3. 6 total if you prefer to have
Why are you
that.
only tapping 2? You should tap the tap.
It's 1 less for each rune
Yeah, but
control.
you've got 3 runes over there, don't you? Oh no, that's your rune. Sorry, I was looking at.
Yeah,
your
you're
hand.
good.
My bad.
Yeah,
you
I'm
got
10 now.
I saw 3 over there, so I thought you had 3 left.
No,
So
I
thought you were at 9.
You're
My
fine.
bad.
You're fine. I'm 10 out. You're good.
Did not realize that was your hand, not your runes. I used to keep in my runes on the bottom left. That's why I
Yeah,
thought
totally
bottom left.
understand, man.
So I'm pretty new.
I will pay 2 more and recycle to empower. I had an empower token.
It's fine. You can use a dice on 1, or put it to the correct power as well.
Huh. I literally have it right here.
Which are you doing the Kali Legend?
Yeah, I'm doing the Kali.
Oh, that. Just
Oh,
put
there it is. Got mixed in my discard.
It gets a +2, right? Or +1?
It has +1, and it deals 2 damage instead.
You just put a dice that shows 4 on it. That's easy. That's what I do. Is
That's
if
fine,
it
yeah.
has a buff, I just put it at its current
It also
power.
has it also does.
It does other stuff.
It
I
does
know.
2 when it moves, so
I know.
I just want to make sure the power thing is on there.
Yeah. But the dice also shows that it's stronger. I feel like that shows that it wouldn't be at 4 unless it wasn't powered,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay, so you have 1, 2. You have Holly coming next turn.
5, 6. Yeah.
I'm looking at this.
Have you empowered that?
I have not.
Okay.
So move 2, pop back 2,
Kill it.
kill it. Old Portal to conquer.
Yep.
6 to 5.
Yep. Good.
Conquer.
I got all the runes.
Play a Steam Hierophant and pass turn. Alright, 10 minutes. Oh, we're cooking though. We're doing fine.
I think he's still tweaking. He's still tweaking around.
One open.
One open.
Alrighty. 6.
I'll pay 3 and then 2 more. Power.
I'm afraid we agreed to call it.
Yeah, go for it.
Power now is here, and I get to.
I do.
Sorry, if it's for the turn. If it's okay. My bad, yeah.
Three. Pendulum Blade.
And a hidden, whatever the hidden is. And your colors are orange.
Got a little less than 8 minutes left, just to keep you.
Oh, we've got plenty of time.
Yeah, absolutely. Just know you're also not sitting where you can see it, so.
Need to do that. Okay.
One run off. One run off.
Oh, alright, I've got this.
Should have played him better.
It's been over a minute since an action. Just like
Yeah, I know, I'm just thinking. Trying to get game and a turn.
Don't understand
this. We've got plenty of time.
well, we got 6.5 minutes now.
We're both close to winning. Plenty of time to finish the game. Need to clear both battlefields without burning through mana. Put that there. Goes to 6. And then goes to 6. Okay, this is the only way to do this. I think. Yeah, I have to do it this way. Let's tap 4. Play field musicians.
Okay.
Targeting Poro.
Okay.
Poro will swing in on old Poro for 6.
It's good.
Alright, conquer 6. And I will recycle a red. Get it. Swing in. So there's +5.
Right, yeah.
+2,
+5, yeah.
+2, +1.
Yep, it's good.
Alright. Conquer to 7.
Yep.
And pass.
Okay, so she can't be targeted by spells or abilities
Unless she's in combat.
So this actually wouldn't work.
Because you'll pull it out of combat, yeah.
Yeah.
The first one I think would work, the second one wouldn't.
The first one would, the second one wouldn't. Because I'm moving
That's what I
it.
said.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
First one would, second one wouldn't. Pretty sure that's what I said. That's what I meant
Yeah,
to say.
regardless, we both got there.
That's what I meant to say if I didn't. I was pretty sure I said it.
It's all good.
Yeah, sorry, just talking to myself
And
actually.
Pre-Rift. And she'll be okay in this run.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm not sure like how.
Okay, 4. Play field musicians.
Alright.
And give +3 to Esteemed Hierophant.
Alright.
We'll swing in for 8 over 5.
Alright.
Go to 5. Pay 3 and 1. And empowering my legend. I will move in, tap, move out, 2 damage and ready. 4 damage total. Yep. and then I will conquer here.
Yep, 6.
6. Shadow Theme. Play old Toro and pass.
God damn. Six, 7, 8. I think that's game. We'll hold the one and conquer the other.
Nail biter for sure. Which is what you'd expect with the Akali Mirror, right?
I think that is game. Right.
Take a couple minutes. Take your way out of it, man. That red Akali is busted.
Yeah, she is annoying. Got just one flow in the grave. Yeah, I needed to draw and do another Ruthless Strike, which I do have in my deck, but
And this one can be targeted, so I'm happy on that one.
yeah. So I can get over that one. I can kill that one and then get over that one if I saw it. I didn't see it though. Yeah, that's game.
Good game, man.
Good game.
Red Akali putting in work.
Yep.
I got some in your side.
He would have done that.
Still not sure I'm completely convinced on the Empower mechanics for Constructed.
There's just not enough cards for it.
Well,
The
also
same
like,
it's better than it's in a better position than XP, but not.
Yeah.
Some of them, the more generic ones, are definitely the better ones.
yeah, agreed.
Like Kinnon's got a really generic one that's really easy to activate.
I think Empowered on Legends makes sense, right?
Yeah,
But-
and Bess is in a weird position. She actually does have enough access to empowered cards with her colors, where even though Mel is in a bad position. Mel, if you could technically build Mel exactly with a Diana main deck, but then you have no cards to empower because she only gets empower when you empower. You have to build sideways to empower Mel.
Yeah.
So, so that ends up hurting Mel. And Bess is in a position where she's got a lot of strong empower cards with her colors, so she's actually probably going to be really good.
Yeah, I think the thing that I'm seeing, like, it's like we've seen in Magic before, right? Like when you put Empower type effects on units, like it's almost never worth it. It's like double cost for 2 extra power or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like in limited, it can be really good.
And then roll for first. Low roll. Alright. Roll first. Alright, man. You can get 5 minutes over here. So we have room. You want to cut? Come on, dude. Up to you.
Reveal what I'm playing. Oh, that's
Sorry, I forgot to get my lands out.
ahead.
I go back on stream. It was nice and cool over there. I roll it.
Tempting card right here. I want Power Legion, but to not pay the cost, so it's free. Power Legend. Yeah, I'll recycle it to ready this.
Okay.
I'll move him back.
Yep.
I'll pass.
Power? Or conquer?
Back to my action. I did write down that.
Power. And I'll pass to you.
Does he do us in power?
Plus 2 game.
Six. 9 right now?
You have... Is this beginning after you channel or before you channel?
If you control viewers, then you have to.
Start of your beginning phase. Give me plus 1.
Not too sure. This is my first time playing this card.
Yeah, hey,
So-
Trent, does anyone know... Do you mind if I...
Yeah, go ahead.
For this card, at the start of your beginning phase, is that before you channel or after?
This start. So it's this is the first thing that's
Okay, so he hasn't channeled yet.
He is not channeled.
Okay, so this is 3.
Oh, 3 right now?
Yeah. Because you had 3 and then you
Yeah.
channeled 5. So, yeah. Thank you.
They're going to ask what ABC
So you have 3 and
So 6.
these guys. That For the viewers at home.
Yeah, I'll go in both here.
Okay.
Then tap 2 for roar to do +4 here.
Okay.
So
yeah, 7, 10.
Yeah, 10.
I will kill your empowered guy. Yep.
I'll just pass.
Three in hand?
4.
I'll activate Renekton. I have 2 floating. I'll use the 2. And then 6. And then accelerate. Combat. Attack trigger, deal 2 there. Great. Conquer. Go ahead.
Well, they did say war.
You tapped out?
I'm tapped out.
Let's see here. I'll tap 4. Let's try it. That's it here?
Yep.
Tap 3 to empower her.
Yep.
Empower my leader.
Yep.
Use leader's ability.
Yep.
Ready, Vesa. Target here.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
So she is 7?
Yeah, 7.
Did you pay the cost last year? I know, but last time we played it, she made the cost. Oh, it's a different part. Oh, my bad. That has to be played with the different effect, right? I got the they are returning.
She's 5. Look at the line and take it.
Yeah, that was fantastic. He didn't get this back.
I'll discard a card to empower.
Shroud this guy. He's gonna get 7.
Cutlass. Quit.
Yeah, so he's doing
There's 5. Give him +4. 9.
When you come in and just take that.
Top 2. Play Nexus.
Yep.
I don't know how to do this.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Recycle. And up.
Okay. I'll hold to 4. So how big is he? 3? 2?
He's just 2.
Just 2?
Yeah, whenever he dies, he can take 2 recruits.
And the recruits are 1/1s.
Yeah.
I will move my Koro. Play my own.
Also nasty
Orange.
I'll sacrifice this to make 2 resources. And then I'll spend it to these 4 to play Fallen, Fretful, Feeling. No, faster.
Just take the Parker here.
Past your bedtime. So it's like, what are you
2, 3, 4, 5.
This makes me sad.
Yep.
I wouldn't draw this.
Yep.
I'll pass.
How many rooms do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I have 5, so he's bigger.
Yep.
And he untaps, so he becomes 7.
6 might. House with my deck being always not for 5. That's 2.
And he's a 2.
Yes.
6 to 4.
Okay, I'll try to go 3 on 2.
Well, you'll get this one. You'll get this one. Oh, yeah. He won't like that one, but still
Still the second recruit, so I'll use this as a recruit. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, he gave me so he won't.
I'll lacerate the Suntail Hawk. Then I'll play this, paying the +2. I'll give him +2 and deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage there. I'll activate Renekin. I have 2 floating. Put in here. I'll conquer. Go to 6. I'll pay 1. Oops. Draw this card.
Yep.
Sorry.
Anything else?
Every energy in the box.
That's it.
So yes.
He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he can't be moved.
Pay 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
This one equipment is like what? It's like one this game. I can't just like
Do Bessie's ability.
Yep.
To ready this.
Yep.
Plus 9. You attempt to come here. I do Tools Empire. Give +2 to this recruit. You come here.
Yep.
This guy.
Or cycle 7 to power.
Yep. Yep.
And up this.
Okay, I will float 1. I quit.
Yep. 3 yellow power, 5.
7.
He'll empower.
Or to make it 7/7.
Does have 4 left. So he's empowered. Just in case, I don't know what you could have, but this just let me have 4 left over to like put it here, or at least have it left over.
It's scary.
Get a rebuttal thing with your later. It's like, I'm so bad.
And even if I could have somehow gotten back because of whatever they played, I have to call action.
I was like, I thought it was only 2, and I probably was 3.
everything what do you
I got 10. I'm playing both, but it was like I really wanted to be red purple. Like purple cards were good, and then red I had a card. So, like I had the tank battlefield, all my other battlefields were bad, so I ended up using the high purple.
Flip to sack it. So I have 3 and then 5. I'll spend 5. 1 to play him.